Hello everyone. Welcome to our very first Down to Business feature video. I'm Karen Hagelin, the ambassador of City Center Connection, and I'm a real estate agent with First Weber, and I'm here in the West Allis area. I live in West Allis, and I do my business all over the Milwaukee area. And my goal for this website is to get to know you and to help you get to know all the wonderful small businesses and their owners in West Allis and in the surrounding areas. Today I am lucky enough to feature a cozy little restaurant called Sue Plus Two. It's in downtown West Allis, and the location is the old Urban Joe's, if you know about that, if you've been there. And Jose, say your last name for me. Cisneros, and his wife Sue and his brother Carlos purchased the business last May. And I am really honored to be able to talk with them today. This is Jose.
Pleasure is mine as well.
The others will be joining us in the background here in a few minutes. And I'm really honored to be able to talk with you all today about your new business.
We're excited
So
too.
let's get started, okay? All right. So describe your restaurant and your menu that you have here, Jose.
Alright, so the restaurant, it really doesn't have any specific cuisine. We took up a challenge to a place that was already running. So my brother has been cooking here since day one, so we didn't really want to change too much the menu, but we're working on to add on more stuff to the menu. We got specials going on like Friday with fish tacos. We start beginning of this year with Taco Tuesday. Eventually, we're gonna start bringing in a little bit more different foods as well, not just stick with Mexican food, but we're gonna actually diverse a little bit more the menu. So we don't.
Yeah, I understand that your menu, your brother Carlos is the chef.
Yes.
And he was also the chef of
For Urban Joe's. Yeah.
for Urban Joe's, and so the menu has been pretty much the same.
Yes, exactly.
As it was before.
We just cleaned it up a little bit. We improved things that need to be improved. Carlos before, he didn't have the freedom to do what he wants to do because, of course, he was just cooking the way the owner wanted it. Now he has the freedom to do anything that needs to be changed. So that makes a big, big difference when you let the person running the kitchen to do what they know the best.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I can't wait to see what else he comes up with.
Oh, yes.
So, and I know I ate in here for lunch last week, and I think the menu's great. The way it is right now, it's yes, a little bit of everything. And so where are the three of you originally from?
Well, of course, Carlos being my brother, we're from the same country.
Yes.
We're from Mexico. We're from Mexico City. And my wife, she's from Thailand. So we love food. We love to try different stuff. And I think the backgrounds that we both, on both sides that we have, it makes us to experience all different flavors, all different backgrounds of the foods, taste,
Yeah.
and everything else. So Asian cuisine and Mexican cuisine are a little bit similar when it comes to ingredients, but when it comes to the spices and the sauce, it changed a little bit. So, but my brother is currently working and coming out with some ideas with Thai food, and we also are aligned to Korean and stuff like that. So he's gonna use all those flavors, and then he's gonna try to incorporate to come out with some specials for the rest of the days that we don't have anything out of the week.
That sounds really exciting, because I know for me it seems like there's a lot of Mexican restaurants
Yes.
in West Allis. I don't know how many of them are very authentic, but adding that whole Thai flavor
Yeah.
to it too is going to be great, because there's not enough of those restaurants around here.
Exactly.
You ask me.
And that's why we don't want to identify our cuisine yet, because we're probably gonna be ending with a fusion of a lot of different things and backgrounds. My brother has worked in state houses, worked in Cajun cuisine, Italian cuisine, Mexican cuisine, and now with everything that he's exploring, flavors, ingredients, with all the freedom that he got in the kitchen, I think he's gonna come out with some great ideas and some great dishes as well.
Oh.
People that knows
Great.
and that they have tried what he does, they already are excited about it. So
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Well, that does sound exciting. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. Okay, so what made you decide to open this business?
well, with everything that was going on with COVID, my wife was working in a small business accountant place, and the last year of COVID, well, the first year of COVID, working from home, having all this overwork and stuff like that, not being able to have everything that she has in the office, and make her decide that we need to do something, that we need to try to become our own bosses. And fortunately enough, Joe gave the opportunity to my brother to take over his place, and we just took the challenge. I mean, we know we're in a time where things are not normal. We know that things are difficult, things are different than what business used to be. And we still took the challenge for a couple of reasons. We wanted to see how good we can do with what we know. My wife has a background, she got a degree in finance. My brother has been working in the kitchen for over years. I work in management since I was 18. Not just in restaurants, but also in manufacturing and things like that. So I
Yeah,
think
so you
we
had
got
a great
combination.
You had a great background
Yes,
for it.
so-
That's wonderful. Okay. And what motivates you to come to work here every day for these long days that you have
I
open?
I think the thing that motivates us, not just me, but us, is the fact that this is us. This is for us. It's not for anybody else. We're not working for anybody but ourselves. And I think that's the biggest motivation that you can get, because you don't depend on nobody else but yourself. If you want to get better and you want to do better, you have to get up every day. You have to come and put the hours in order for you to see what you are able and capable of doing. So
And that's great. If you can do that
yeah.
during a pandemic,
I don't see
You're on your way.
Yeah, I don't see any other better motivation than that. We know that times are a little bit tougher than before. It's just three of us. We have to rotate between my wife and I in the front of the house, and my brother. I mean, he's literally the one that put the more time in here. He has to come in early. He has to stay in between the hours that we close, just to keep preparing everything that we put out, and just to
yeah.
keep it fresh, to keep it healthy, to keep it the way that people like it, fresh.
Exactly.
And he spent a lot of time preparing, because he often has to do things almost on a daily basis just to keep everything fresh.
Okay, and it's a lot of work and a lot of time, for sure.
Yes, it is.
And what do you think is your biggest challenge at this point?
I think the biggest challenge that we have is the situation that's going on with this pandemic, and the fact that how divided everybody is. I think that's the biggest challenge, because everybody sees things in their own way, and for us, taking on in a place that was already running, everybody see it and like they think we're still the same, but we're not. We are changing a lot of things. We decided to keep most of the stuff the same, is because there was a lot of people that they were coming here. They knew my brother. They know that he was cooking, but they didn't know my wife and I. So I think one of the biggest challenges to be still having that thing that people think that we are urban Joes, and we're not. We are, I think, different. We've proven a lot of stuff. We keep a lot of things just because people were used to it.
Yeah.
But we're focusing a little bit more on food. And the challenge for us is, I think, is people pass the idea that we're new, you know. I think that when people realize that we're a new business and that we offer new things, they're gonna enjoy it because I'm focusing a lot on the food, the bar, make some good drinks.
Well, and I think just your change in your hours, the fact that you
Yes.
added the nighttime,
Yeah.
afternoon, evening hours is a very big deal. And
Mhm.
probably a lot of people don't know about that yet because Urban Joe's was not
No,
open
yeah.
in the evening.
Yeah, I was open for many years and they only open on the morning. So I think that's one of the things I could say. But also, it's another advantage too. It's depending how you see it, because it's an advantage that people already know that there was a business here, and when they drive by, especially the people that live around the neighborhood, they realize that we're open and they come and check us out, and they like it. And they say that they're happy that there's something close to home where they can just stop, pick up something,
Yep.
or come and eat something here.
And if I remember correctly, last summer when I was here, you had a nice patio out in
Oh,
front
yeah.
too. And
That's
it's a great place to sit outside and, have your cup of coffee and breakfast in the morning.
That we're still waiting on the city because they let us know that was gonna change some ruling on that, so,
Oh, okay.
let's wait on that.
Okay, so we don't know yet
We don't
what's
know
gonna
yet,
happen
yes.
this coming when the weather
This
gets
way,
nice,
yes.
so.
We'll,
Okay,
we'll
well.
get one thing at a time.
And, so what would you say, your top couple goals are for this year?
My top goals right now is to get to more people, to get to more people in to try our food and our drinks. And then my second goal will be to try to improve a little bit my equipment in the kitchen, just because the limitations that we have in the
Mhm.
kitchen is that what doesn't really let us change too much the menu. It's
Okay,
because
sure.
with what they start and what they have in the kitchen to put out the food, that's what it works. If we try to do something different, it's a challenge to rearrange the kitchen.
Oh,
And
sure.
anybody that's in business, they know that it is an expensive move when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah,
do an
yeah,
upgrade in
right.
a kitchen like that.
And when you're doing different types of cuisines
Exactly.
like that, you
Yep.
need different types of equipment,
Exactly,
so
yes, so.
I totally get that. So, do you have, I don't know if you live in West Allis.
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Okay.
That's another thing people
What do you-
doesn't realize.
Great, yes, and so do I. And more and more, I'm loving this little town. There's
Yeah.
all these new little businesses are popping up, and it's been great. So, what do you like best about West Allis?
Well, I've been living in West Allis for 17 years. It has changed a lot, and I like West Allis now better than before. I
Yeah.
see how it's growing. I see a lot of improvement. I see there's a new hotel that already, couple. There's one
Yeah.
over by Lincoln, Highway 100. There's the one over here by State Fair. They're building a third one down here. A lot of apartment complex, a lot of new
Right.
business. That and the fact that State Fair is doing a lot of stuff through the whole year,
Right.
I think that's bringing a lot of people into town, and that was gonna help a lot the business.
Yeah,
I also
I agree.
like West Allis because it's a really nice, peaceful neighborhood. I live literally about 6 blocks away, so our house is in this neighborhood.
So you can walk to work.
Yeah, Harlow's walk to work every day. So it's really close. People doesn't realize that. Some, they're my neighbors and they don't realize that until we start talking. Because they say they're my neighbors because they live close to the restaurant. But when we start talking, some of them live in the same block.
Right, well, I mean, my whole goal of this website is to get more and more of that happening, getting
Yeah.
people to know you, business owners, and to get to know each other.
Yeah.
Because, it's, there's a lot of research out there. It shows that, the more people, the better people know each other, the safer,
It becomes the
the
neighborhood.
safer the
Yes.
neighborhood is.
Yeah,
So,
And-
that's my goal with this, so.
And not just that, but when you own a business in your own neighborhood, you know that you're helping your neighborhood with everything that you
Right,
do.
I was just gonna ask you about what's good about shopping local.
Well, what's good about shopping local, especially when you live in the neighborhood, everything stay in the city. So everything that you do, everything, your taxes for your business, the taxes for your homes, everything goes into the city to get improvement. Then everything that helps the community, even as a business owner or as a homeowner, is always gonna feel great when you see that the city is improving thanks to what we do. Sometimes people don't realize, but even just by paying our taxes, it's something that we're doing to help the community. And everything that we do is just to make the place that we live better. So
I totally agree.
I don't think there's nothing better than stay local.
Right.
For that reason, because
And we have got lots of great reasons for that here in West Allis, so thank you for that. And one last question, I think, and then we'll wrap it up, but what is something that most people don't know about you or your family or?
Well, I think a lot of people don't know about us is that we come from two different countries, but different cultures, different religions, but we like to be involved in the community and things that we can do to help other people, or we even with this, we're trying to get people to feel like they don't go to just a restaurant. I want them to feel to like they come into a place that are
like
friendly.
It's their family.
There's like a family, exactly. I have a little bit of bond with the customers, not just as a owner or as a server or bartender or whatever you want to call it. I just want people that when they walk through that door, they feel like they welcoming, like they got to
They feel like
a
they're
friend's
at home, right?
Yeah, like they walk into a friend's home. So that's what we're working on it. That's why our service is so personal, and knowing that just three of us, I mean, randomly we get some help with my brother-in-law when we know we're gonna get busy, which most of the time is Saturdays. But other than that, Monday to Friday is my wife, my brother, and I. Anybody that comes to this place, they're gonna see all three of us. My brother comes and say hi to the table. He'll come and check out, make sure everything is great.
That's great. That's really
we
important.
we don't do service like other places where you get assigned tables.
Yeah, you don't
No.
see that very
Yeah.
often when the chef comes and
Yeah,
talks
we-
to you either.
We are here to serve everyone the same way, and we want everybody to lift the door in this place and tell people how comfortable they feel when they come here. So that's what we're working on it. So
That's really great, Jose. Well, I just wanted to mention really quick, you're on Facebook.
yes,
Sue Plus Two is on Facebook. I've
Yeah,
been
they can-
looking at it. And the hours, so he's, go ahead and say
so
what the hours
we are
are.
7028 West Greenfield Avenue, here in downtown West Allis. Our hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. We close down for a little bit. Since we're three, we have to go do some shopping. Sometimes we have to do some errands. Then we'll get back at 4:30 till 9. That's Monday to Friday. Saturdays, for the winter, we're gonna be open only from 8 till 5. Winter really affect the business in this
Sure,
area.
yeah.
And by Saturday, we're already kind of the end of the road.
Yeah.
So we just decided that since we started really early, our business started 8 o'clock on Saturday for breakfast. It's the best days of the week for us. We finished it a little bit earlier too. So 8 till 5.
Okay, great. Well, stay tuned for, updated as the weather gets nicer. Maybe
Yes.
there'll be some,
Yeah.
the hours will be updated a little bit. So
Yeah,
just check out Facebook. And I want to thank you so much
thank you so
for allowing us to get to know you. You want to bring your
Oh, yeah.
family over here?
God
So
bless you.
why don't you guys come out so everybody can just see your faces and
I
know
will.
who you are.
Let me go get him.
Okay. Here he comes.
Sue?
Come on over here. Come over here, Carlos.
Here.
This is Carlos. He's the chef.
Hello, hello.
And some of you know him already from before when there was a different restaurant, but he's working real hard on all the new dishes and stuff. So everybody come on in and check him out. And here they come.
She's coming.
This is Jose's daughter. What's her
Lily?
name? Lily. How old is she?
15 months.
15 months. You're such a happy girl.
Yeah.
And this is Sue.
Sue.
So everybody meet them and come on over and have some of their delicious food and check them out. Once again, my name is Karen Hageland. I work for First Weber Realty. My business is called Hearts and Homes by Hageland, and if anybody out there is interested in being interviewed to be posted on this website, give me just let me know you can go right on my page on the website. All my information is there, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.